Hey guys, me Mason Hockey again, coming at you guys with my synopsis slash summary and ethical views on chapters 17 and 18. So on chapter, trying to put you guys up here. See. So chapter 17 kind of goes over this idea of whether or not you should post a video. The situation that was brought upon, I'm sorry if you see little whiskers and stuff, that's my rat. Oh, come on, man. Why you gotta do me like that? God dang it. Just hold you guys. So, basically, the gist of it is there was a report that had happened over this case where a drunk driver, a veteran soldier coming back from Afghanistan or somewhere of that nature, had been back for about 10 days and ended up crashing into the back of a SUV at 60 miles an hour, killing the occupant. Or the SUV was the vehicle that he was driving. Anyways, he came into the back of that car, which was stopped at a red light, crashing into it and killing her, or him. And basically, he was intoxicated with a .27, which is over 3 times the legal limit in Texas, I think is where it was. Basically, vehicular manslaughter was the case, and about a year and a half later, the trial was done, and for one of the big evidences that was released on trial was a traffic light camera footage showing the SUV careening into the back of the car. So, what was the problem was that one of the family members came up to the reporters and plead with them about not showing that footage on the news because it could cause more mental trauma for the family members. In which they, said that no promises, but they did sympathize with him, because it was his daughter who had died. But later on, when the news report was finished, but Big Boss said that we'd still be airing the full length of it, and that was because, and his words, they don't have to watch the news, which, I agree with completely, because there was no gore, there's no bodies being ejected out of vehicles, nothing like that. It was just mere footage of 2 cars colliding. So, what was the end verdict? Basically, the court case ended. Of course, they tried to say that the soldier was suffering from PTSD, but he had too many priors of alcohol abuse for it to pass. And so, of course, the court said that, he was at fault of vehicular manslaughter, blah, blah, blah. And the full video story was released to the news. In my personal opinion for that, ethically, I wouldn't really have an issue with posting that video. And I understand that there are going to be some people that would be upset watching that video, especially people who belong to that family and such. However, like the director said, they don't have to watch the news. They don't have to watch that segment. If they don't want to see that video, they don't have to watch that segment, because even hearing about it, I imagine, still brings up emotional, discourse. So, having a video there might make it worse. But if they're already going to have an emotional issue just listening to it, then why would they worry about them at all? They can just not watch the report. So that's my personal opinion on it. I would still empathize, just like they did, with the father. However, that there's other ways of going about it than just asking us not to air. You are a fat rat. So, chapter 18 kind of goes over the the unpublished idea. Basically, this is with an issue with someone who was worried about their employer Googling their name and, seeing this court case. Of course, it was an embarrassing story for them. However, embarrassing is all it really was. So, basically, in my opinion on that one, because the summary is pretty much the same as another one that I've done, so ethically, I believe no, you should never ever unpublish something. If someone needs to find that information, they're going to find it even if you don't have it published. Because once it's on the internet, it's on the internet. You can't really get rid of it. Truly get rid of it. And, yeah. So, my opinion on it, yeah, is just, if you're worried about the employer finding something like that, just be honest about it. Don't hide it. Don't hide something like that. Show them, and then tell them, hey, by the way, so and so, this is, whatever, this court decision was appealed, blah blah blah, or I was found innocent, and they found the true criminal, blah blah blah. That kind of stuff. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to go out and ask people to take something down off the internet that was published, even though it was correct at the time. So, that's my opinion and my ethical summaries of both chapters. And I hope to see you guys again next week. Until then, be safe, have fun, and get a fat rat.